What's up, everybody? Today we're going to talk about, is it the end of the road for Francis Ngannou? And also talk about David Benavidez potentially a fight with Canelo in the future. Will it ever happen? We'll be come right back. Welcome to another episode of Ringwalk Boxing Podcast. I am B. There's been a lot of things circulating as always in the boxing, day in and day out. It's always something, 24/7. So first I'm going to talk about David Benavidez, because you have him and his dad campaigning that they want their mandatory spot and they definitely want a fight with Canelo Alvarez. Meanwhile, Canelo Alvarez will be busy May 4th with his fight with Jaime Munguia. And it always seems that Canelo is giving the cold shoulder to Benavidez and his father whenever they confront him for a possible potential match. It comes off to a lot of people, it seems like it's a tactic to where a lot of people are saying Canelo was ducking him. But somebody else was saying on another platform, they believe it's a tactic that Canelo is acting like he's afraid and letting it build and really wants that fight to happen. But he's acting as if he's scared and things of that nature. So let me know what you feel. Do you feel like it's a tactic that Canelo wants to smoke with David Benavidez and he's more or less just giving him a cold shoulder just to promote and build up this fight for a future showdown? Or do you feel like he's really worried about his record and he's worried about another loss on his record because he knows that Benavidez has the tools, the height, the reach, the skills, and the power to be the one to actually defeat him? To me, I think it's a bad style matchup. I think Benavidez would be the one to actually stop Canelo. That'd be the first time to stop that he stopped in his career. All right, so moving on, I've been seeing something else circulating with Francis Ngannou. Of course, he was knocked out in 2 rounds by Anthony Joshua recently. And for those who don't know who Francis Ngannou is, he was an UFC fighter who came over to, he was an MMA fighter who came over to boxing. Gave Tyson Fury a tough fight as a novice. People thought he would give a tough fight and be a hard night's work for Anthony Joshua, but AJ showed him, hey, it's levels to boxing. You're from another, you're from another discipline, basically. Kind of like rugby and football. They might both have the football in common, but they're different sports. It's like MMA and boxing are slightly different. They're combat, but they're different. And AJ showed that. So, what do you think that Ngannou goes from here? Should he try to take some steps back and fight fighters like Charles Martin, maybe Dillian White, some of the guys that are not on the high tier level, and then build his way back up, maybe? I understand he's older and he can't go too far down, but maybe like just a few steps down and maybe challenge, like I said, Dillian White, Charles Martin, Avoidance, fighters of that level. Because right now I think that him going to the top, trying to fight Wilder and these young up-and-coming young lions like Jogba, Michael Hunter and Big Baby Henderson are too much for him. They're too much for him. I believe at this point in his career that he needs to fight somebody that's on a certain level, maybe a C level, B level fighter, at the most, because I think Ngannou was just, he's lacking some things in the boxing thing. And I hope that the loss he took from AJ doesn't discourage him from the sport, because AJ said he felt like he wants him to stay in boxing for a while. So we'll see where that goes. I mean, what do you think? Should he retire from boxing and go back to the UFC and stuff, or should he keep trying to make his mark in the world of boxing? For Francis Ngannou, let me know in the comments section. Please like and subscribe, hit the bell notification, and I'll catch you on the next round. Peace.